Okay, so I created a YouTube channel many moons ago, like 2011. Yeah, I know that wasn't that long ago, but it was some time ago. And I kind of just, I went to a class. I did it I did everything there as they were training it. I was doing it, and then I just kind of just left it. I did upload videos back in the day. I have old videos because I would do a lot of videos, but I never really used it to its full potential. So the more and more, now that this is, happening, it's like I'm starting to really, really dig in deeper and use it more. And the more and more I'm using it, the more I see, its use and the benefits of it. So that's kind of what I want to share with you guys today, how to create a YouTube channel in simple steps, and so you can use it to grow your brand. So let's go. Okay, so first of all, it may seem harder to learn how to create a YouTube channel than it actually is, because I know when you go on Facebook, it's easy to create, an account with Facebook, or easy for social, for Instagram or Twitter. But YouTube isn't really that hard. You just have to follow the simple steps and the important steps, because there's key steps to it. So let me show you guys how to do it. And again, you guys are going to get a copy of this so you guys can be step by step, on your own when you have the time. So what I wanted to share with you first is there's 3 facts that are important, I think, and this is what made me, like I said, realize this, but YouTube is the most popular social platform amongst US adults. So most adults, when they need something, right? Because we didn't have Google when we were growing up. So now it's like, change a tire, YouTube, I have a leak in my sink, YouTube, how to talk to a woman, YouTube. Everything is YouTube, right? So anything you need to know how to do, it's there. And fact number 2, there's approximately 23 million YouTube channels. So 23 million. So that tells you, obviously, that there's a lot of people on YouTube, and that's just the amount of channels. So there's even more people, obviously, watching it. And fact number 3, YouTube is the 2nd most popular search engine. So think about that, the 2nd most popular search engine. So what's the first? Does anybody know?
The first popular?
Yeah.
Google.
Google?
Yeah, Google, which is its sister company. So they're at the top. So the more content and stuff you're putting into YouTube, and the more likelihood you will come up in a search as well. So again, keywords, all of that is important, and we'll go over all that stuff. Okay, so how to create a YouTube channel in 7 simple steps. So I try to make it as simple as possible, so that way you guys don't feel overwhelmed. It's very easy to follow. So step number 1, and I'm gonna go indirectly in each one, but right now, just as an overview. Step 1, create a Google account. Step 2, create a YouTube brand account, and I'll explain that to you. Step 3, add your brand identity. Step 4, upload your first YouTube video. Step 5, create a YouTube channel structure. Step 6, create a channel trailer. And step 7, make your channel discoverable. Okay, so those are the 7 steps to get your channel started. So first, step 1 is to create your Google account. Now, if you already have a Gmail or a Google account, you can use that account. It's very simple to do. Or if you don't have an account, then you can create one. Or if you have one and you want to create a different one, you can do that too. So it's just really, really up to you how you want to, create your account. Step 2.
Can I interrupt you for a minute again, Sonia? I'm sorry. We are going to get a copy of these slides?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't have to take so much notes because you're going to show us these screens.
No, you're going to get a copy.
Great, thank you.
Your Google account automatically gives you a personal YouTube account, automatically. So if you've been posting videos and you haven't done anything, then you're posting them to your personal account. Okay, so, but you want to create a YouTube account for your business, kind of like, Facebook has a business and a personal, and same thing, Instagram, business and personal. So you're going to want to set up your brand. So with the personal YouTube account, you will be the only person who can manage your channel. So your channel will also have the same name as your Google account, meaning you can't use your brand name. So if your Google account is your name, then that's the name of your that's going to be the name of your channel. There you go. And that's not ideal. You want it to be named whatever it is that you're branding, you know, yourself as. Like I told you guys before in one of my other trainings, my branding is Sonia Real Estate Broker. So of course I want it to be named the same thing, so that way it's always, you know, the same, it's uniform. So when you create a YouTube brand account, you can customize your channel for your brand and give access to team members. So that's kind of what we're talking about, is leverage. So like you, Lupe, let's just say you're like, I don't have time to do this or do that, but let's say you hire a virtual assistant, you can give them access. They don't necessarily need your account information. You'll just allow them access to post for you if that's something that you want to do. So by having the brand account, business/business account, it allows you, you know, to do that. So what you basically do is you log into YouTube using your Google account details, and then you go to your YouTube channels page. And then at that point is you're going to select create a new channel, which I show up here, selecting the circle showing create a new channel. And then once you create a new channel, it's going to ask you to enter your brand name, which is there at the bottom. It says to create a new channel, create a brand, and then that's your brand account name. So then that's what you would want to create. So that's going to be your new channel. Okay. Step 3 is adding your brand identity. So here is where you want to personalize your channel, your art, which are pictures, and your social links and any descriptions that you want to put. So the more you put in here, the better. If you're familiar with Canva, Jessica actually made my my artwork that goes on the top, like the banner, on Canva. So that's what displays on the left-hand side of the screen where my channel art is. So it shows you how it's going to display across a desktop, TV, and a mobile device. So that is something you can, because you have to have certain dimensions for it to fit. You know, like they want it to be the image sized a certain way. The description, this is something that you want to tell your, you know, whoever looks at your channel, you want to give them information. What is your channel about? Who are you? Why am I even here on your site? So you want to give them information so that way, you know, they subscribe to your channel. And so I think they give you like 1,000 words that you can type. So just, you know, whatever it is that you're going to, whatever value you're going to provide, even if you like other things, let's say you're a realtor, but you like cooking, or you're a realtor and you like crafts, or you like something else, you can always incorporate both, because again, you're going to attract the people that like what you like. So it's important to be specific on what it is that you're trying to attract, because remember, there's so many viewers, you're not going to capture everybody, but you want to capture those that have the same like interest. So again, be, you know, definitely be very, very specific on the audience that you're trying to capture, because they're most likely to tune in and stay if you do that. So the other thing is adding links at the bottom. If you notice, it says adding links. So you can add your website, you can add your Facebook account, your Instagram, you can add any URL. So anything that you're able to add that you're on that you want to share. And again, it just makes them, if they want to get to know you really quick or want to know more about you, all they simply have to do is tap on that link and it takes them directly to your social media page or whatever page you're referring them to, whatever it is that you do. Like I said, if you do something else, let's say you sell stuff on Etsy or who knows, whatever you do, you can put the link there and they can easily get to it as well. So that's a benefit. Again, you want to make sure that you're completing your profile as much as possible, because again, the more complete it is, the more likely someone will work with you, opposed to, you know, it's half done. So they're just going to skip on to the next thing if they were looking to work with you. So, and this is actually good. Like, let's just say you can do a channel for, you know, let's say you want to look for referrals from agents. You know, you can do a referral channel and show different areas and, you know, talk about, you know, how you accept referrals from different states. And, you know, there's so much you can do. There's so many ideas, but if you have to put them in play, that's the thing. You have to execute, because otherwise they're no good. They're no good. Okay, so step 4 is uploading your first video. So uploading your first video, is it's now that you've created, you would have created your YouTube channel, it's time to start adding some quality content. So you're gonna click on create a video or post, which is at the top right-hand side. And once you do that, it's gonna allow you to upload your video. And so the video you'd like to upload, from your computer or whatever it is you're on, maybe your iPad or your phone, whatever it is. While your video uploads, you can add a title up to 100 characters and a description up to 5,000 characters, but make sure you're using relevant keywords in your video description. So, but make sure, you're to the point as well. And then you want to click publish. So once you do that, it's going to I'm sorry, did someone have a question? Oh no, okay. Once you do that, it's going to upload. And so now what ends up happening is, let's just say you're uploading videos like crazy. There's no structure. So that's going to be the next thing, is the importance of creating a channel and keeping structure. So you want to keep the videos organized. So if you're going to be doing, let's just say, let's say, you did a video with Dustin on home inspections, the importance of home inspection, and you're up for doing those videos, right, Dustin? He's expressing. So I'm sure he is. But in any professional, you want to give value. So you can, create playlists to, information for first-time home buyers, or the importance of, changing your air filter once a day, and you're interviewing these professionals. So that way you're providing information. And again, don't think, well, someone already put that video out on there. It doesn't matter. So if let's just say you Googled, how do you, like I said, cook flan, I don't know. There's probably going to be 100 different ways to cook flan. But you know what? I could tell you this. I've Googled how to do something, and the first person is like, okay, so let me show you, this is how you do it. You're like, nope, next. You're going to go with who you relate to. So, always make sure, don't ever overthink it too much. If it's an idea that you got from someone else because they did it, then just add your style and you go with it. Don't even worry about it. But keeping a playlist and keeping your videos organized is so important. So what happens is you don't, like I said, you don't want your videos all lumped together. And if you need help, there is different social media platform. They're I don't know if you guys ever heard of Hootsuite, but they actually also help you post stuff. So that way it's kind of like an auto setting. And I think they let you do like 30 free postings a month or something like that you can schedule ahead of time. Because again, it's all about time. Okay. And then step 6 is going to be to create a channel trailer, a short video to introduce yourself to new visitors. I actually think this is really cool. I was reviewing some trailers because I wanted to get an idea and just kind of see, and everyone does them different. I mean, they could be up to 2 minutes, but it can't be longer or shorter than 30 seconds. So basically what it is only your subscribers, and once they're subscribed, they won't see it anymore. It's just for new visitors. So once a new visitor visits your YouTube channel, it's like a welcome. So you're just going to talk about first you want to do like a qualifying question. So you want to just say something like, have you ever thought about buying a home, or something like that, something to capture them. And then you want to obviously introduce yourself, who you are, and, maybe a little bit about you, how long you've been in the business. And then 3, you want to show, don't just tell. So like, no one just wants to see you talking. So show what it is, give little, pictures, images, video, a little bit of content about what they can expect by subscribing to your channel. You want to keep the content engaging. You want them to know, like, I want you to keep coming back for more. And this is why, you should. 4, state your value proposition. So again, pitching value. Again, why should I subscribe to your channel? I know it seems like, gosh, it's so much work how to get people to come here. But again, just be yourself and show people that, you're here to provide value and guidance, and you're a resource. So you want to be their resource. And number 5, share your why. So why we believe online videos right now are the best way to showcase real estate right now, are the best way for you to see my connection with how I work in, in everyday life, and my connection with my clients. Like, why? you know, why are you doing this? So I think just to have a reason. And 6, call to action. You need to have a clear and quality call to action. So, you know, at the very end, you're going to want to say something like, subscribe to see my new videos every week, or what is it that they have to look forward to? Maybe you're going to release videos every Wednesday. You know, every Wednesday I'll have a new video, you know, in something in regards to, you know, a day in real estate, or a day in whatever, you know, the life of, or whatever it is. Or if you're passionate about real estate, hit subscribe. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to stay in the now, you know, hit subscribe. So, so like I said, this is going to be, it doesn't have to be a professional video. I mean, although you can, you know, hire someone to help you with it. So that way it does look a little bit more professional, but it is something you could actually do yourself on your phone, and then just obviously upload it to, you know, maybe iMovie or whatever, you know, video editing software you use. And so you can add some photos and some other stuff to it. So that way it's a little bit more attractive. But I think this is actually a really, really good idea. And I'm glad that this is something that they have available, because it's nice to know that, you know, you can catch someone as soon as they pop into your channel. So, and again, remember, it's for new visitors only. So it won't be something that the, you know, subscribers are going to continue to see every time they go through it. So step 7, this is making your channel discoverable. Okay, so now that you've got your channel set up and some great content ready to go, it's time to make sure people can find your channel. So the first thing you can do is you can add channel words. So channel words would be, you know, you want to show YouTube what your channel's all about. You know, search, a way they can search to find your channel. You don't want to add, like, let's say right now, because we're in the pandemic, you don't want to add, like, you know, coronavirus or COVID or whatever, because it's stuff that's temporary. So you don't want to add stuff like that. You always want to just keep it consistent to whatever it is that you're doing. So those are important ways to do it. So in order to get there, this is how you're going to go. So you're going to go to your profile icon, and then you're going to be able to click on your studio. And then once you click on the YouTube studio, then you're going to go to the settings. And then in the settings is where it's going to have the dashboard with all of the things that you're able to customize. So you can do, here, so you can add the keywords. You can even add a watermark, and which is pretty cool. So that's where you add the keywords. You add whatever you want to add. I don't even know how many you can add. There's a lot. I have a lot on there, but it helps when people are searching. So you want to do comment searches, and I know there's even videos on what to write. So that way you can even look up those videos to see what are good keywords for what it is that you're doing. And then the branding. If you go under the tab branding, it allows you to add a watermark of your choice. So on your videos, there's a subscribe button that comes on, and it stays there for the entire video. So what's nice about that is while they're watching your video, it makes it very simple for them just to click it and then subscribe to your channel. So again, you want to make things always nice and easy for everybody, because that's what everybody likes. Easy, right? Easy, easy. So those are a couple tips there. And then you can allow channel recommendations as well, which on another page, because if you go down, each one has different defaults, and you want to allow your channel to appear in other channel recommendations. So again, that's what your keywords are for. So if, let's say, someone's watching another video that has to do with, you know, a home in Riverside or something, and then yours, you know, you want yours to come up. So that's how the other ones, you know, keep going. You can keep watching videos, because it's the recommendations that come on the side while you're watching videos. You definitely want to make sure that you allow channel recommendations, because that's going to keep you in front of, you know, different people. So who is ready to start to update and to put your YouTube account to full use? I want to know who's ready.
All right, we are.
Okay, cool. So, I mean, does that seem easy, simple? I mean, it's a, like I said, that's pretty much in a nutshell how to get it up and going. Like I said, I'm trying to, and I'll show you.
So does Canva only work on your, is it an app for your phone, or can you put it on your computer as well?
Okay, so it's an app on your phone, on iPad, on your Android, and it's a desktop website as well. So if you do something on your desktop, it'll synchronize with your iPhone app. So it goes through all your devices. Kind of like if you have an Apple computer and you have your iPhone and your Mac, it'll synchronize through all of it, the same function.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So if this, just real quick, I'm just gonna show you, this here is my channel that I'm taking pride in putting together. So like I mentioned, you can do the Canva, they have the templates already, right, Jessica? Yeah, they have the templates already, so you just input however you want it. And then this is how it's gonna show up. And then you wanna obviously label all of your videos and talk a little bit about it so they understand. And then this is just to show you, these are the playlists that we created so far. So these are our listings. These are some of our trainings that we're doing, our training videos, our client appreciation stuff. And then this is our Good Morning Vibes playlist that we have. So again, it's just showing you that it's very easy to look at it. And if someone wants to see what my channel's about, and this is where they're gonna look. And then, like I mentioned, they can click on any one of these links and it's gonna take them to that, that social media or what have you. Because if you don't group or lump your playlists together, your videos for playlists, it's gonna look like this. And it could be overwhelming to some people. So it's up to you on what you guys like, but just depending upon, most people wanna be able to go in and be able to just, go to look, you're organized, basically. It shows that you're organized and they can, go directly to whatever it is that they're looking for. So just to show you, it takes time. But again, it's something you should just calendar in and make sure that you guys take the time, and it's part of your business. It's part of your working on your business. So like I said, I just wanted to kind of show you guys that. So there we go. Does anybody have any questions? I can't hear.
That's funny. Do we have any questions?
Oh, you don't? Okay, it was great seeing you.
I have a question.
Yes.
About the banner at the top. Can you show just kind of where you go to set that up?
You know what? I have to have Jessica do that, because like I told you, the things I don't do myself, I find my strengths in other people. Okay. So Jessica is my assistant and she is my Canva girl. And actually I was thinking about having her do a Canva training, because she is amazing in Canva.
Do it.
Oh
yes, please. Yes,
so
thank you.
It blows my mind. But she's the one that created it. So if you want to share your screen really quick, Jessica, and show them. Does anyone else have any other questions while she's doing that?
Hey, Sonia, it's Brad.
Yes, Brad.
Hey, what's the name of the app?
What app?
The app you would use?
Which one?
It was for this, the thing you're teaching us on. Isn't there
Canva?
You're saying?
The YouTube, or I'm
the YouTube. Yeah, YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube.
Okay.
Do you see all her beautiful creations? Oh my gosh, for days.
Sonia, did she say that you guys use the pro version or the free?
Yes, he uses the pro version. She was not using the pro version for a while, so she could do a lot, but she started seeing how much we were actually going to use it. So she just said, I'm just going to go for the pro version. So she does use the pro. Now she does, probably for the last 30 days.
How much is it for the pro?
How much is the pro?
$14.99 a month, or you can pay a year one. Had I known about it earlier, I would have definitely sprung for the year one, but it is available for you monthly if you want to pay for that month instead. Okay, so here we go. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So this is Canva. So you have access to everything. I use this on my iPad, on my phone, and on my desktop. It syncs through all of your stuff. They do have their own templates, and I do work with the templates they have, but I also like to make my own, only because I like to personalize it to the specific agent. I don't know if Catherine's on this call, but she likes to use a lot of reds. She likes to use a lot of the Remax balloon. So when I do her stuff and her marketing, I use a lot of red. I use a lot of stuff like that. So I do use their stuff, but I also customize it. So if I take one thing, say I'm going to do a YouTube one for myself, and I like this template. Let's see. YouTube thumbnail. So if I like a template that I see, like something catches my eye, like this one. So it says the creative process. You use the template that they have, and then you change whatever you want. So say I want to change it to my name, Jessica Vargas. That it's that easy. You just move stuff around. Sometimes I decide I don't like it anymore, so I'll go to stock pictures, and they have a ton of stock pictures. Let's see, desktop. So if I click desktop, and I like this one, it's that easy. You just kind of swipe it in, and it gives you the measurements already for the YouTube. So you don't have to do anything. And say you like this post, but you want to do it on an Instagram post instead. They have a resize feature for you, and they already have the measurements for you. So see, you click Instagram post, and you just resize it, and it's done for you. But I do use this a lot. It's very worth the pro version, but there is a free version. You just have to scroll a little bit more. These are my templates and what I create on my own, but you guys are welcome to reach out to me for any help with Canva. I know it's a lot to process. Just do little things. Use the templates that they have. Adjust them to make them your own. Change the font. Change the shapes. It's really useful to do it that way. Does anyone have any questions?
Yeah, when's your class?
Oh.
We'll arrange that. We'll arrange that. But no, she is great, and that's why I'm telling you. I'll be honest with you guys. Like, you know what? I do a lot of stuff myself, and Jessica knows because I'll send it to her because I love doing marketing pieces myself. But I realize that I'm sitting there for so long because you want to change things, you want to do this, you want to do that, and I'm putting off so much other things that I could be doing. So that's why you want someone in that department that's gonna shine, and help you with that. So.
Hey, Jessica, can you do video or I know you were looking through like stock photos. Are there like stock videos as well that you can incorporate or do motion?
Yes, you can upload your own video. So I did a marketing piece for Sonia where I had her video showing on the computer that was on Canva. So it's just like the still picture, and the computer was moving. I did that one with Canva. So you can upload your own videos, and then you can resize them to fit whatever template you add, or you can look for some video on there. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't looked through their videos, so I'm not 100% sure, just because I like to use our own stuff. But I do know that they have a video section. So if you look into it, I'm sure they do. They do a lot of updates. I know they're working on a lot of updates recently. So it should get like a little refresher as well, especially with all the stuff going on. I know they're trying to keep up. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, just let me know.
Sonia, maybe next week, can we do that for Tech Wednesday?
Yeah, we can.
For Canva?
Yeah.
You guys like that next week?
Yes.
Or, okay.
And Sonia, also, I don't know, have you ever done Photofy or, no, not Photofy, the other one, what is it called? Pixaloop. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it.
Which one?
I have done Pixaloop, but to me, it's only if you, to me, it's just another waste. I tried using it and I even paid for it. And I think it's, to be honest, I messed with it like the first day I had it and then I was over it. So yeah. It's because it makes your pictures move. It kind of would look like how she's at right now. That's how your picture would look, like a picture and then you see the water moving. Like after I did it with butterflies. I saw I liked that the butterflies were flying around, but then I was like, yeah, I'm over it.
I tried and it seems so simple, yet, I try to add motion to a pool from a property and it just wasn't working.
Oh, I see. Okay. So any other questions? Who's gonna do their first video? I'm telling you guys, you could just do slideshows, or you could go walk through different properties, showcase properties, do different things like that. If you feel like you don't have, that, or what I tell people is people want to hear stories. So, any type of, everyone has a story with each client, of something they've gone through, they've overcame, maybe their clients felt a certain way, they didn't think they could do it, or, there's just so many stories in your everyday transactions. And those are things that people relate to. So don't be, don't feel shy to share those things. Because again, you might help someone, take that leap of faith that they're afraid. So like I said, don't be afraid to share those stories.
Sonia, one question for you. I have an opportunity to shoot a video tomorrow, let's say, I have a final walkthrough. Now, in my mind, I'm thinking it should have a begin, if we're gonna talk about the processes of representing a buyer, shouldn't I start with, house hunting and then, offer accepted, so on and so forth? Or could my first video be, of a final walkthrough, which is later in the process?
I mean, if you're gonna put, these are the steps, then I would do it in order. But if you're just, or you can even do it and save that video. It's really up to you on what you're trying to do on your channel. But if you're just saying, I just, want to share, because your clients are emotional, so you want to catch them with that emotion. And just let them know, though. Just tell them, what, I want to, this is going to be it. And you tell them it's about them, then they're excited because they're ready. If you don't tell them, you show up with the camera, they're like, oh my God, I'm not even ready. And they don't want to be on camera. So just let them know, I want to video this for you because I want to send it to you because I want you to have this because it's a special moment. And who's not going to want that? It's like, of course, that it's about them. So what I would do is as soon as I got to the property, I would probably get there early before them. And then I would probably do, I'm here, I'm so excited. I'm going to do a final walkthrough. And typically when we do a final walkthrough, we're verifying the properties, in this condition, it's this, we're supposed to do these repairs. We're going to verify blah, blah, blah. Elite Home Inspection called out all these repairs. And so we had to have them big. So it's like, you're there, you're going to tell your story. And then then when your clients come up, you're going to do your walkthrough, maybe do some clips of them walking around. And then at the end, just tell them, your final walkthrough, how do you guys feel? Are you happy with the condition? Are you happy this? And then let them talk. They're just going to start talking. People just go on. And then there's your video. And then if it's too much or whatever, then you can go to iMovie, which is one of the really easy ones to use, and you can trim and cut, right, Jessica?
Yes, you can even do that on YouTube also now.
Okay.
I did a tutorial last night because I was editing some stuff for the channel also, and I was like, oh, you could do it on YouTube. Perfect. You upload it, you start trimming and splicing stuff, like the pauses and things like that, and it's perfect. And it's all done in YouTube. You upload it, you put it on a playlist, and you're good to go.
Okay, so
Are you able to do voiceovers as well?
Yes.
You can
Yes,
voice over
if
there.
you-
Oh, good.
You
Okay.
can take the audio out. That's a little bit more technical, but yeah, you can take the audio out and then record and put your own audio in if you'd like.
Okay. Thank you.
And I'd just like to share, you guys, I think this is like so much value, and it can seem like a lot, and I recommend you go back and watch it again and take your notes, right? Because what she's teaching, or what they're teaching, is really good information. And honestly, it's something that I've been wanting to do myself for, like, in my role in the company. And so it's very important that I do that. And I know that I'm going to be called out after today. But I think it's important that take time after this call, or when you have some time this week, to sit and rewatch that video and then think about how you want to show up, right, in your videos, and what do you want to say to your audience, and then create a schedule. I know that Sonia gave a class on that as well before. Create a schedule so you can stay consistent, because that's the one thing that people don't do, is, like she said in the beginning of the training, is we start it and then we don't finish it. I'm guilty of that, trust me. I start something and then I don't finish it. And that's why I haven't started this, because I don't want to have to do anything. I want to give my best. So take the time to do that. She's a resource. They know what they're doing. They're really good at technology, and just sit there with yourself and how do I want to do it? And then pick the days that you want to record, pick the days you're going to post, and don't expect too much at once. This is years and years and years and years of her doing this. Okay. And so I'm not going to compare my YouTube channel to Sonia's, because she drowned me in water. Right. So I have to be conscious of that I'm just starting, but I'm starting now. And where am I going to be in 30 days, in 3 months, in 6 months, and watch your progress. And then we're going to cheer you on, and we're going to be so proud that you do it, because this right here, you guys, with the times that we're in and technology, it's only going to get harder. For me, it's very intimidating. And I always ask Sonia for help and the girls, because it's like she said, it's going to take me an hour and it can take them 10. So, just take time and sit with it and really think about how you want to talk and what you want to do. And Alia, I think everyone here has a really good presence, in front of the camera, especially when you enjoy what you're doing, and just bring that out. Try not to focus so much on like all the perfection part, because it's not going to be perfect, but just bring you out into the camera. And that is when you're going to capture your audience, because you can have a bunch of videos, but if you're not connecting with your audience, if they're not feeling what you're saying, then it doesn't really mean anything, right? I mean, it's effort, but you're not really collecting. They're not picking up the phone and saying, Lupe, can you help me buy a house? Because I really felt that you cared about me on that video. And so when Sonia does a video, I'm like, dang, you make me want to be a realtor, because she really pumps you up. And same thing with, Dustin. I'm like, I'm going to send him my next order when I get one, because I like what he said. So go there, go to that space, go to that feeling when you're doing your videos.
Yeah, and you're in the moment too. Like, let me, I'm going to share something with you really, really quick. Before we cut off, because I know everybody has stuff that they got to do, but I'm going to show you a video that I did a long time ago, but I was on my way to deliver keys. Okay, so 7 years ago. Okay, so I was on my way because I was so excited to deliver keys to this client of mine who we were in escrow. I forget, but I'll let you guys see this. So tell me if you can hear it.
Hi, good morning. This is Sonia Haro. I am on my way to deliver confirmation to a client that has been in escrow since April of last year. Yes, April of 2012. 3 lenders later, we have finally gotten confirmation. So I am on my way to surprise her. She knows today was probably going to be the day. And I can just tell you that her faith and my persistence has made this possible. So stay tuned.
You guys got me smoking, and I don't even smoke. I had to go to the store and get me some cigarettes, and
Well, I just wanted to say that they called me to tell me that it's official. And can you believe it?
Bless you, sweetie. You're gonna make me cry. Okay, I'm gonna throw that cigarette out of
So I just wanted to congratulate you, Brenda, and say thank you for everything. And
Okay, so tell me, how does that make you feel? Right?
I'm at my house.
It was a roller coaster. That whole transaction was a roller
Hello,
coaster.
everybody. This is Josh with Remax Alpha, your local real estate expert. And today is a
Oh,
very special
I'm
day.
like, what?
because we're
Who's
giving
that?
keys to one of my clients, and I want you guys to join me. If you like this video, don't forget to
Okay, I
click the
think I
like
did it.
button
Hold
and
on a
subscribe for more awesome videos as well. And
Okay, I had to get rid of him. I was like, who are you? Josh? So anyways, again, it was something that I was in the moment because I was so excited for her, because we were in escrow honestly for 1.5 years. And there's a long story behind her whole thing. She was a tenant in a home, and I had gotten a referral from Australia. Okay, the owner lived in Australia. How they found me, I don't know, and I really don't care, because they found me. And so I went and told her basically that she had to move out. And she sat down when I walked through the house, and I saw just her emotion, that she was so sad and scared and fearful. And as I walked through her house to do a walkthrough, I saw that she had an American flag in a frame. So I asked her, are you a veteran? And she said, no, my husband was. So I told her, I basically started talking to her about using, because she didn't have a down payment, talking about using his benefits if she was eligible for being a widow. And so anyhow, one thing led to another. We got the job done. She didn't have to leave. So she stayed in the house, and she's still there. I still talk to her, and she's still grateful. So again, all those things, people will relate to stuff like that. And like I said, look how long ago that was. Look at how freaking I looked. And I was, ugh, but I don't care. It happened. It was me. It looked good at the time, right? So don't worry about that stuff. Who cares?
Story. That's a great story.
But I would just do random videos while I would drive, because a thought would come to my mind. And so it's like, let me talk about this. Let me talk about that. Let me talk about this. And so again, those are the stories that are important. You don't have to post them right away, but save it. You can save them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So I hope you guys are motivated and excited. I think video is awesome. I really do. It's really good to capture those moments. And your clients are gonna appreciate you capturing those moments, because they're over quick. So, those pictures, because they're like, you can, every year, you can even repost it and say, especially on Facebook, because the nice thing is Facebook reminds you. So it's like happy second anniversary, and then they relive that moment again, but let's just hope that you were a good realtor and you kept in touch, so you got to do your part, but those are good ways to, again, setting up the system. It's automated for you, so you don't have to go through your mind and think, who closed this month or who did this. It's like, those systems are there in place for you for a reason. So use them. Does anybody else have any questions before we get our day started?
It was a great story. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, thanks, Sonia.
You know what? Giving people hope is that's what it's about. And obviously not false hope, but give them, some hope to hang on to. Being realistic and honest and doing everything you can to follow your word. I think they'll appreciate that. Even if the outcome isn't what they had hoped, but they saw that you did everything you could for them, they're going to appreciate you.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have homework to do, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then thank you so much, Sonia.
Before we do Canva, someone's going to be selected to share a video. So we're going to keep track of everyone that was on this call, and you're going to have to share a video.
Ooh, accountability.
Yeah.
I think that we should do that, Sonia. Let's talk afterwards, and then we'll reach out and see who else wants to do that. I'm committing to doing it. I'm committing to create my YouTube channel and start to do videos pertaining to my work and so forth, and to be there and then with you guys, because I'm learning with you. So I think it's good. I think this is an amazing opportunity for all of us to get out of our comfort zones and try. And then once we do them, then we're not going to want to stop. Right, Sonia?
It becomes addicting. It is. I need to go make a video right now. So I'll see you guys.
Exactly. Well, so let's do this. So y'all reach out to you, okay? I'll reach out to you, and then we'll work on that as a team. And thank you guys for being on here. Thank you, Sonia, again, for bringing so much value.
Thank you, Sonia and Jessica.
Great job, Sonia.
Great job.
Yes. Destin, thank you so much for joining us.
Destin,
Oh, my pleasure.
yes, thank
My
you,
pleasure.
Destin. We'll reach out to you as well. Thank you.
Thank you guys. Have a great day.
Bye now. Have a great day, guys. Bye.
Bye.